Hey guys, Paul here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have really cool brand new instrument cluster display to share with you. Actually, it's your cell phone that you can use as the instrument cluster display like this on my car. So this actually is the wireless transmitter that connects to your car's OBD port and really easy installation. It will show a lot of information that your car do not show, and it has a lot of functions that you might need for the instrument cluster display. And you don't have to have it up there all the time, you just put it on when you need it. And today I'll show you what comes in the box of this TestLogic wireless transmitter for your phone. Also, a quick installation shouldn't take longer than 20 minutes to install and set up everything. And I'll show you all the functions and how it looks inside my Tesla Model Y. Let's go. This is the device itself, and this is an optional charger, so you can charge your phone while you use your phone as an instrument cluster display on this device. Now let's see what comes in these boxes. Right, these came in the boxes. So these two came in the box for the charger option, and these came in the main device. So this is a phone holder. You'll be mounting this on the steering wheel column, and this is the wire harness connections, so you can connect this to this transmitter box. This will send all the information to your phone. And this is the magnetic phone mount, so this will stick inside of your phone case or the back of your phone, so it can stick on this mount. And it came with the plastic removal tool that you may need to remove some of the panels to install this plug and the box. And this is the wireless phone charging pads that you can install right there behind the mount and then charge your phone. It also came with one USB adapter and one USB-C adapter for the charger itself. Alright, we saw everything that came in this box. Now let's go and install it in my Tesla Model Y. So before we start the installation, there are a few things you need for this installation. There are no screws involved at all in this installation. So you need these plastic removal tools. I got these from Amazon.com. I will put the link in the description down below. Now let's go install it. Okay, before we start the installation, make sure you move the passenger seat all the way back and then remove any carpet or floor mat you have in the front passenger seat. After that, we will remove this panel first, then this panel, and then this one right here on the side. So these are really simple and really easy to remove. All you need is that trim removal tools that I mentioned before. Okay, first let's remove this panel first. So just use one of these plastic removal tools or the trim removal tools. Pop it open. Here you go. So it's all plastic clips in here, as you can see. Then after that, we remove this panel right here. You don't even need anything to remove. Just pop one, two, and then pull it upward this way. There you go. So there's one clip here, and this will insert down. That's why I told you to remove upward. And that's it. And then we'll remove this part. Okay, for the side panel, there's one plastic clip inside here. So you use one of these tools, or if you have a plastic one, you can use a plastic one too. There's no screw at all. So this whole installation process, pretty much all the plastic clips, no screws. That's it. And you just take it out. There. So there's one more clip inside. Right here on the inside. I'll show you later after I remove this panel. Okay, to remove this panel, after that clip came out, so just pull it there, and then pull it up the bottom piece. There's no screw at all. You can just pull it up That's it. So this whole piece will come out. Okay, next let's remove this side panel on the inside of passenger seat. So it's one plastic clip right here. Use the same tool and just pull it out. That's it. Now we can remove this panel out. Okay, before I disconnect any cable, make sure turn off the car first. Just go to main menu right here and then safety, and then scroll all the way down and power off. Alright, now let's connect the cable from test logic to the car and then connect it to the transmitter box right here. So first thing first, this is the power cable. This is where you get the power from the car to the box so it can operate. So this smaller one right here is a pass-through power, and this is the power, the white plug right here. So unplug this and then plug in the one from test logic there, and then plug the one from the car into the test logic pass-through. That's it. Now we're done. Now we have to get access to the side panel right here. Let me show you. Okay, so when you open the side panel, you just have to open just a little bit. You can see this blue female plug right here. So basically just insert that white plug from test logic and insert into that blue female plug on the car. That's it. Done. This is not the end of the test logic plug. You just plug into the transmitter box. That's it. Now should be operating right now. So now we just have to hide the box somewhere in here. There's a lot of space inside here. We just hide it and then just manage the cable, and we just put everything back together. So before we mount this on the steering wheel columns, you need to mount this magnetic pad, or if you choose to go with the charger, a wireless charger like me, you have to install this first. So if you have a regular phone case like this without magnet, or you have an older phone, I have the 11 Pro, so it doesn't have the MagSafe magnet inside the phone, you have to install this ring in your case or on your phone. But I'm using this MagBag phone case which has the magnet inside the phone, so I don't have to use that phone ring. So this is how you install it. So you just put the charging pad on your phone, so locate where that is, and then thread the wire for the wireless charger to the middle of the phone holder. Just cut out for it. So make sure this stays in the middle of your phone, and then it can be around there. So just remove the adhesive and then install it on here. Okay, before you mount the phone holder on the steering wheel column, I would suggest clean the surface first so the adhesive sticks way better. Alright, so I'll dry it up. I would aim to go as high as possible and then try to make it at the middle of the steering wheels as possible, and then try to stick with the middle of the steering wheel. So around, try to like place it down and look at it first before you actually press it down. So I think that looks good and it sticks well. Now just put on some pressure on and hold it for 30 seconds. Alright, let me show you how to run the wires down for the charging pads right here. So there are two different locations that you can plug in the USB-C to charge the phone from here. It's either in the inside of the center console right here. There are two USB-C ports here, or either in the back of the center console. There also are two USB-C ports in the back. I'll make it simple and then plug in this one right here. So the way I did the wire, so just run the wire from here, the back of the steering wheel column on the side, and then run it down. As you can see the wire here, Pop down here and then just tuck it in along the side of the center console, and then come back up and then go in to the center console storage space, and that's it. Okay, after everything is done, you just download the app by open inside of the packaging, and you see the QR code, and then just go there and download the app from there. So this is what it looks like after I open the app. It just auto connect to the device right away. It will ask you to access Bluetooth and pair, and that's it, you're done. Okay, let's go and put it on the steering wheel columns and go through all the menu and settings here. Okay, let's go through all the functions and setting real quick before we head out and test it. Alright, so this is the main display. So this main display offers a lot of information that this main screen don't. So you will have the speedometer in the middle and gear selector. This is the speed limit and the battery, and also odometer, your mileage right now, and this is the rated range from the car, and this is the projected range, and this is the distant miles, and this is the current trip, which you can still find in here, but this one will show everything in one screen, which is awesome. And this is motors, power, HP, so horsepower is here. While we drive, we will show the max horsepower and current use horsepowers. This display can be changed to a bigger size speedometer in the middle. I'll show you when we go to the setting menu, and then this side is the map, which doesn't do any navigation at all, just show you the location where you at, and you swipe one more to the right, and this is really cool information. So this is a live feed information from the car, which this one do not offer. So this will show real time. So this one in the middle is the main battery power, so it will show you exactly what the car is using it and what's the power distributing to each part of the car. So when we drive, we will see it distribute to rear motors and the front motor. We'll see more information on that. Also seat heating, climate control, and the battery heating. Battery heating meaning, you know, when it heats the battery up to be more efficient, and also heating the battery up for faster charging. So this is the performance display. So basically similar to this main display, but this page will show all the performance numbers, like this G meters on this side, and then speedometer in the middle. It even shows the 0 to 40, 0 to 60, quarter mile, and max horsepower and power right here, and the temperature here, and horsepower on this side. I'm not so sure about how accurate it measures the horsepower though. Well, whatever it shows, I assume it's close to the real one, the real-time horsepower from the car. And then another page is more information from the car, and shows the motor wide long range from US market, midnight saver, and odometer right here. And this is the birthday of the car, and this is the car information. Now this is the cool information that you cannot find in this display again. So it shows the overall health of the battery, and it shows the max capacity of the battery and the max capacity when it's new. The full capacity of this battery is correct, which is this one. I don't think the max capacity, the usable capacity, is this number. Usable capacity is more like 76, 77 kilowatt hours. And again, this car is practically brand new. It's like 3 months old, and like you saw, it only has 2,000 something miles on it. It always showed degradation on the battery to 0.8. I don't think that is accurate number though. It's pretty cool to show this information, but hopefully they can update the software with more accurate information, because there's a little too much degradation for 2,000 miles car. And this is energy buffer between zero, like below zero. So basically when your car battery percentage get to zero, you will have 3.6 kilowatt hours of the battery as a buffer, so your car still can drive a little bit more before it's actually stopped running at all. And this is energy. So this will show you the history of your energy being used. So one more page, this is the setting page. So you can change the theme to auto or night mode. Let me show you the night mode real quick, so you can see what's the night mode look like. So basically dark in the background, pretty much. This is the night mode looks like. I want to show you this one, low vision mode. So if you want a large text on here, just select right here, and then this main instrument cluster display will show less information and bigger speedometer and the rest of the information right here on this side, which is really awesome if you don't need all that all those informations on the side here. And you know, main thing is your speedometer and driving information basically. And you can do this heads up display mode too. Pretty much it's like reverse everything, and then you kind of try to use as a heads up display, but it doesn't really work anyway, so it's just like a extra function. And then you can, you know, change the speed limit here, change screen with right steering wheels. So this right steering wheels can help you change screen. Let me show you later. But of course this won't work when it's autopilot 8 enabled. Let me show you how to change the screen real quick. So we are not in autopilot, as you can see. So if I scroll to the side like this, I will change the display, so I don't have to actually reach and then use the touch screen on my phone to change it, which is really convenient, as you can see. So when you are in autopilot, this function will change the distance between your car. Look, it's doing it right now actually. Alright, that's it. So these are all the functions and all the settings that you need to know. Now let's go test it out. Alright, let's see what it looks like while I'm driving. As you can see here, when I turn on the signals, there's a big green tab for the signal lights. So instead of small green arrow, it shows that the green tab, as you can see here, there. So this way you can see a lot easier, a lot more visible on the display. You don't have to like really look at it. You can see it right away that your signal lights on and operating, which is pretty awesome. And you see the bottom part is the regen and the power on the right. So it's regen right now, stop. And it also shows the mode that you're in on top of the speed. Looks really good so far. Alright, I'm on a freeway now. Let me put the car on autopilot. Alright, as you can see, the whole ring is blue and it shows the autopilot. It's a symbol here, so we know it's autopilot. And it also shows the max speed on autopilot here on this display. Somehow it doesn't show the right speed though. As you can see, 65 is max here, but it's 71 over there. Okay, it seems we are on autopilot, and then a few cars around me. I will try to turn on the signal and see if it shows the blind spot warning when the car next to me. You see it's red there when this car next to me right there, and then when the car is passed, it's already passed, it becomes green, which is awesome. So you don't have to actually look at here. Even sometimes you look at here, you don't really see. Sometimes it doesn't even show that it's a blind spot warning over there. It shows here. Show you again. Yeah, I think the blind spot warning on the signal light, when the signal light turns, when it turns red, it's really useful. It's probably one of the best part of this system or this display on your phone, which other displays should incorporate that options in their future display, hopefully. See here, it's autopilot warning, and it's showing on the display here too, which is really good. So as you saw on the display, it was blinking or showing the blue warning and the icon on the bottom too. Since we are on autopilot here, let me show you the energy consumptions real time. This is happening in real time. So first on the top part, that's the main battery, right? And this is the rear wheels. This is the front wheels. We all know this is the long range all-wheel drive, but it's the rear bias if some of you don't know. So most of the power goes to rear wheels, as you can see now. 59% of the powers go to rear, pretty much zero right now going to the front, which is really cool to see these information in real time, because you can't see it from there. And you see the battery, the heating, so that's the energy they're using to heat the battery up to be more efficient while you're driving, and this other stuff. And that's the climate control and the heating, seating functions, and the steering wheel is nothing right now. I put it on auto, it's already warming up, so it stopped. Really cool information to see in real time. This is probably the only device that show you this information with the instrument cluster display. You see here, so this is the performance display function. This is the map function. So it still show that turn signal and also blind spot while you're on the map function. Also the speed on this side, the battery, and the speed limit on the right. But you can't really do the navigation on this actual page. You have to press here, and then it will take you to the Google Map app. So you have to have Google Map app, then you can navigate with the Google Map app, not the TestLogic map. So you have to go back to TestLogic for that page, and then just swipe back to a regular speedometer or instrument cluster. You can also do a low vision style display, which has this really large number or speedometer in the middle, and then big warning, as you can see on the autopilot. So far, the software is really good. Only one thing is that I don't think this degradation is accurate. That's one software issue for me. And another one is, as I showed you before, when we are on autopilot and it's showing a max speed or max setting speed on autopilot, it's not the same as you see on the screen, or the same as the real-time setting on the main display. That's the only thing that is off. those tools are off. And I think one more thing is that I hope the map works as it is, and I don't have to go to Google Maps to like route me or get me direction to go somewhere. But other than that, this place is really awesome. Really cool design, and I like all the UI that they have here. Really clean looking. It fits with the Tesla UI really well. Okay, so I just talk about pros and cons on this software. Let's talk about cons. Pros first on the hardware. The hardware really easy to install, and it sits really good position, as you can see here, just high enough so nothing is blocking the display at all. But this one, I put the MagSafe charger from TestLogic on. The magnet from TestLogic is not super strong. As you can see, this is the MagBag with the MagBag case. If some of you don't know, MagBag case has a really strong magnet to the case. Here, let me show you. As you can see, really strong. It doesn't go anywhere. So the magnets on the MagBag charger itself and the case really strong. But the TestLogic MagSafe charger is not super strong. See, sometimes it does stick, sometimes it doesn't stick, and it happened a couple of times when I turned the car really hard. It fell down. So I wish the magnets on here about twice as strong as it is right now. I tested the magnet that came with the regular one without the charger. It's stronger than the one with the charger. I will try with my wife's phone. She has a iPhone 12 Pro. Mine's a little old, it's 11 Pro. Alright, let's test it with a newer phone. So this is iPhone 12 Pro. Let's test the charging pad. Remember, my 11 Pro didn't stay really well, the magnet in the back, but this one is so much better, so much stronger. I don't think this will fall off anytime soon. So I would recommend getting the charging pad if you have the newer phone. Anything newer than iPhone 11 Pro, just get the charging pad. It's more convenient. While you use it, you can charge it. But if you have an older phone like me, I would opt out. Just use regular magnet for this. Okay, let's see how long it will take to connect the TestLogic app. If I completely close the app, right here, just close the app, and then my car was parked for a while now. So let's get in and open the app. Get in the car, open the app. That's it. Wow, the connection was super fast. I was impressed. It's awesome. And you get all the information right away. Alright, I think this TestLogic wireless transmitter for your phone as an instrument cluster display is a really cool idea. There are some improvements that could be done both on the software part and the hardware parts, as I mentioned in the video. So if you are interested, I'll make sure to put the link of this TestLogic transmitter in the description down below. Also a special discount code for you. Thank you so much guys for watching today's video, and don't forget to click like if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe for future contents, and check out the merch just right below this video. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.